as you can see, I already completed one eye, just so you can see what it looks like. The yellow, and it is kind of hard to see on here, but the yellow carries all the way back into the hairline, white under the brow, in the tear duct, and a cat eye. To start over here, just a note, you probably want to start by, before you do anything, is put your regular foundation or concealer on top of the whole area that you see that it covers, including under here, because eyeshadow tends to stick better to something that's kind of moist, so you just go all in there. And yeah, you can see it's kind of too light for me, but you're not going to be able to tell. So alright, make sure you push your hair back so you can get all the way to where you need to go. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to say that I don't use any brushes for this. I mean, you could. That it's going to take a lot less time if you just use your finger. So we're going to start with the yellow in the Queen Bee palette, and get all over your finger, and just start going all over the place. The only place you want to avoid right now is right under the brow and in the tear duct, and, well, you can even go down here. So just start by covering it up. Alright, so we've got that pretty covered up, and as you can see, I left even the area from under the brow that goes back here. I left that without yellow on it also. So you've created a band that goes all the way back there, and it even goes kind of into like where the bridge of your nose is. Alright, so that's done. What you want to do next is get your gold sizzle color and open her up. And this you don't have to put on as heavy because you don't want it to rub off any of the yellow, because it's really important that you have a really, really thick layer of this on there and that it shows through. So just really lightly rub your finger over it, and if you feel that you rubbed any of that yellow off, just go over again, push a little bit more on, even out, and then just put another little bit of that gold sizzle color on. Alright, so next, before we put the dust on, get your white color, and actually I just found a really big palette with it on, so maybe even that other bus could use it. Shimmery matte white. So again, I'm just applying it with my finger, and you're going to go put it on really heavy right under your brow line, and then carry it straight across so it sits on top of that yellow band, and rub it into that tear duct and kind of connect it a little to where you put it in your brow line. A little bit under here. Okay. And kind of what I found when I was doing a test run earlier is if you take a little bit of this color and you don't put it really heavy on, but you like kind of dab it on your cheekbones. Not so it makes another band so much, but just so it gives you that, I don't know, it's really shiny. And I think we should get some of that hair glitter that we had last year. That would be good. So anyway, you have your white, you have your yellow, you have your gold. Now you need to get this Jessie's Girl stuff. And this, don't use your finger for. It's a loose powder. So if you try to use your finger, it's probably not going to go how you want it. So I'm using a paintbrush because my makeup brushes are MIA. So just get a bunch of that on and cover it. Any place that's yellow, and you can even carry a little bit of the residue down onto your cheekbones with that white. So, alright. And check that you're even. Yeah, you definitely want, see how all the white here carries back in a band, but the most of it is right under the brow. You want to make sure you have that. So if, like, see how this one doesn't have as much contrast, you can just go back, put a huge glob it right under that lash line. Next step you have to do is with the liquid liner. This is going to be difficult on the buses. So maybe we can do everything except this part. My chair is squeaking, sorry. But maybe we can wait until the bus stops for this. So I'm going to try to get in close because I have my glasses on and I can't see, but when I try to do something useful. Alright. Yeah, I don't anticipate this to work out too well. Yeah, okay, how about this? I'm going to go do this in a mirror, and then I'm going to come back. Alright, so I'm going to trust that most of you knew how to do that anyway, but I'm just going to use this as an example because I kind of got sloppy over here. I didn't bring the cat eye back, like way far, but I guess to use as a reference, like kind of straight down from your brow line. This right here might extend a little more. This is a better example. And you don't want it on a downward angle, you want it on an upward angle, and you definitely want it thinner in here, and then kind of flat, and then widen it out at the ends. And I'll see, this one is kind of sloppy. But now for the bottoms. Wait, I'm blind. Okay, so I kind of just thought of this. When you use your gray liner, just put it along, smudge it in, kind of from right under your cat eye, down, and don't go all the way into the middle. That'll kind of close up your eye. What you want to do is go kind of 2/3 of the way, and then you can just take your felt tip pen liner and put a little bit under the bottom, and then just kind of smudge it in. And I'll give it that darkness without making it really heavy. Because if it's really heavy on the top and really heavy on the bottom, it kind of makes your eye look closed up. But you can kind of see what I did over here. It doesn't go in all the way, so keep it off that white. So here's the finished product.